Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Maggie and today I have a get ready with me. I'm going to be trying out the new Rèphr brushes that I picked up from the sale that they had recently. And a few days ago I added a poll on my Instagram asking you which palette I should use first, and the Hela palette won. So I'm going to be using my Rèphr brushes to try out this palette. Before we get started on the palette, I will show you the brushes that I picked up from Rephr. These are the mini versions. Let me just make that straight because it's a flat brush. And then these are the max version. So they're the same brushes, but just a little bit bigger. And I also picked up their new brush number 27. It was in their concept store. According to Rephr, this is the fluffier version of the usual blending brush. This is one max and one mini, and you can see the difference between the two here. So the mini brushes will be better for detailing, and the max brushes will be better to blend or pack pigment on quicker. So I'm excited to use these brushes. I haven't had a chance to use them yet. I also haven't tried the Hela palette as yet. And if you watch my Oden's Eye mystery box unboxing, I did show that the palette itself is in color, but the sleeve is, well, it's got green and black, but it doesn't have all the color that the actual palette has, which is quite nice. And this is what the palette looks like. I'm very excited. It looks like a very interesting palette to use. I'll do some quick swatches and then we'll figure out an eye look. Rebirth, Fluorescence, Underworld, and Decay. Golden Bridge, Moss, Venom. Ooh, that's a pretty color. And Ouroboros. Wolf, Hela, Hellfire, and I forgot what this one is called. Goddess. We have double-sided, River. I think this is River. One second, let me just check. Yes, River. Soot and Complete. I'm really excited to play with these. I'm going to clean off the swatches and bring the camera a little bit closer, and then let's get started and see what kind of makeup look we can get. Okay, I'm nice and close. I don't have any makeup on my face. I just have Bisou balm on my lips. I was going to be lazy and not put a base, but I think because my eyes are quite pigmented, it comes and goes, you know. I think I'm just going to use Colorfix Nude in the shade 7. I'm just going to take a tiny amount of Colorfix because you really don't need a lot. And I'm just going to use my finger. I think that's better. I'm going to go in with Wolf, which is this nude color, and I'm going to use the 1 Max. So it's this flat yet, it's flat yet fluffy. And these are quite pigmented, so I'm not going to put too much on the brush. I really like the Rèphr brushes because they're soft, but they have a bit of texture on the brushes, so they pick up product quite nicely. I think the shade Wolf makes a nice base inner corner. Then I think I'm going to take the 15 Mini and I'm going to use Decay, which is this shade. I'm just going to coat my brush with it. And I'm going to use this for my crease. So I'm going to take it there. I'm just going to go above my crease because I've got hooded eyes. This is a really nice brush to get into this crease, especially this part. Okay, then I'm going to go in with the same brush and go into Soot because it has a bit more purple. And I want to just darken the bottom line because I want to put some pink on the outer corner, I think. I'm going to use the same brush because I like the shape and size of it. I'm just going to wipe it out a little. And then I'm going to go in with Ouroboros, which is this deeper green. I'm just going to use some of it on the outer bit because I want green on my inner lid, I think, anyway. So I'm just going to put some of this green here. I love this brush. Okay, I'm gonna go first in with Underworld. I'm gonna use the number 1 Mini. So it's the same kind of flat but fluffy brush. I'm gonna go in with Underworld. I'm just gonna tap it because I think it's quite pigmented. I don't want too much. I just wanna add a little bit of yellow to my inner corner and brighten it just a little bit. Then I think I'm going to go in with, I'm going to use just the tip of this on Rebirth and put it just in this inner corner. I like that. I'm going to use the 14 mini, and I'm going to go in with Hela, which is this really pastel pink color. Oh, it's a beautiful color. I'm gonna do pink on the bottom and green on the top. I'm going full peacock today. I'm going to use the same brush because it's nice and long, just to blend it a little. And then I want to go in with Goddess. I'm going to use the same brush. And just add that on the bottom corner. Okay, time for glitter. I definitely want Venom, which is this beautiful green, and I'm gonna use my number 2 Max. So I've packed on, so I've packed on the color there, and I'm just going to brush it on. Then I'm going to take Fluorescence, which is a brighter color, and go to the inner corner. Then number 2 mini, I'm going to go in with Hellfire. And then River. I'm going to take Hellfire on the outer end as well. So I'm just going to put a little bit of Hellfire on the top here. And then I'm going to go back in with my number 14, the one that had the pink on, and I'm just going to use that to blend out some of this shimmer. And because I'm feeling extra, I want to use Complete as well on my outer lid, just because it's a nice black, and I've started with a smoke, so I can just as well add this on the outer bit. This is a lot of fun. I am going to clean up the rest of my face. I don't have a lot of fallout, to be very honest with you. I have a little bit. I mean, here's some, but not as much as I expected. So I'm going to clean up the fallout, put on the rest of my makeup, and I'll come back and show you what the finished look is like. And here is my final look. Let me come in closer. I really wanted to use the greens and the pinks because it reminds me of Splatoon. It's a video game on Nintendo Switch. And I really love how this look came out. It's a lot of fun. It's vibrant, it's pink, but I also think it's kind of wearable. I think so. I feel comfortable to be able to go out with this look. And again, I'm quite impressed with the eyeshadows from Oden's Eye. The powders were so nice. They were pigmented, they were easy to work with, easy to blend. Let me know in the comments if you would like me to do something like this with the Trick or Treat palette, because I haven't had a chance to play with it yet. So what I can do is swatch the palette like I did with the Hela palette in this video, and then play around and create a look. Let me know in the comments what you think about this look. Do you like it, and would you replicate it, and would you wear a look like this? I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a like, and please subscribe if you would like to see more beauty content from me. I hope that you have a lovely day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.